Catholic?
Yeah, we're Catholic.
I'm a Baptist.
No, we're Catholics.
No, I say I'm a Baptist.
Yeah, and we're Catholics.
Lutherans, Catholics.
Lutherans. We're Lutherans.
I thought you said you was Catholic.
Catholics.
Hey, you trying to start something first?
We're Catholics. The Catholics, and then from the Catholics come the Lutherans. We're Martin Luther King's, Martin Luther's assets.
Right, so you're a Catholic after Martin Luther.
No, we are.
No, Murray,
We
Murray,
are-
shut up.
we
Shut up.
are-
Go on about your
we're-
business, okay?
We're Lutherans. We are
Right.
Lutherans.
Right.
We are Lutherans.
That's good.
And
If
Lutherans
you get saved,
We are.
that's
I am
important.
saved. I am saved by the grace of God.
Yeah, I got saved in the Baptist church. Anybody else been
I don't-
saved? You been saved?
I don't need a Baptist.
Shut up,
Amen.
shut up, shut up.
Listen.
If he don't go on.
I don't need a Baptist church. I need to be saved by the grace of God.
Yeah, you can be saved in any church as long as you
Exactly.
repent, believing
I
on
repent-
and
I
confess.
repent.
The Bible
If you
says,
don't shut up,
with the
I'm gonna
heart
pop you
man
both in
believeth
the
unto
nose.
righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. So that's what we got to do. We've got to believe in our heart and then say, I'm
Amen
choosing the
to
Lord.
that. Amen to
I'm
that.
choosing the
You need
Lord.
to go on.
I told you to shut
You
up.
need to go on.
I mean, them people there, I don't know what they are. You just talk to them.
Yeah.
Let's go on tonight.
What's your problem?
That's not anything to
You acting weird.
I'm just standing here.
Well, you're standing here staring at me, brother.
What are you doing?
Stand here while you were staring at me. Go ahead and
I bet you're a Democrat, aren't you? I could guess it without even you saying a word. I could get the first word.
I'm a
Well,
Republican.
you need to repent.
I'm a Republican.
You need to repent with the wicked things the Democrats doing. I can't understand why you believe.
For the party.
Did you vote for Obama?
Amen. I did.
I didn't.
You did not.
I didn't vote for it.
Amen. I didn't either. I voted for Trump.
That's good. That's mad.
Me too.
I know, but I'm
See you later. Take care.
I'm
Take
just
care,
serious. I want to ask you something. I want you to tell me how you can be are you claiming to be a Christian? Do you claim to be a Christian? I'm not mocking you, but I'm just saying. Are you saying, yeah, I want to live a Christ-like life? I'm claiming to be a Christian.
Get up here.
No, I'm just asking you.
Come on, get up here.
No, I'm just asking you. That's an easy question. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm just saying, why would a God-fearing man vote for the things the Democrats are doing? Do you think two men getting married is okay?
No, no.
I don't either. In fact, our county voted like 80% to 20 saying marriage is one man, one woman. We're going to make an amendment to our state constitution. You voted for that probably, right?
I don't like that man you got there in your hand.
I know, but forget about him. No, forget about him. I'm talking about the Democrats. I'm talking about the Democrats. We voted in this state and in this county that marriage is one thing, one man and one woman. That's what it is. Now we voted for that, right? We voted for that. How did that get overturned? How did that get overturned that it's not an amendment anymore for North Carolina? How? Do you know how it got overturned? I say, do y'all know how that got overturned? Sir, do you know? Do you know how that got overturned? You said you're a Democrat. I'm just asking, do you know how our marriage amendment that we all God-fearing people, we voted, one man and one woman, how did that get overturned?
You know what, you sound like a preacher.
I know, but here's
You know, there was a couple got locked up by the story.
well, you know, is that a good reference for this county that they're arresting preachers? Is that good? Are you proud of that? Are you proud of that? I know, but listen. Here's how it got overturned. Here's how it got overturned. Sir, here's how that marriage amendment got overturned. And then I want you to tell me how you can be a Democrat. A Democrat president.
I'm a registered Democrat, but I vote for the man. I told you that.
I know, but do you?
You know.
Okay, listen, do you vote for any Democrat in any office?
I haven't voted in years. I don't vote. I'm Democrat. My daddy probably voted for the devil himself.
Yeah. Well, let me just tell you this then. just off the record, so it doesn't land on you, but it no harm in getting some education, right? Here's how our marriage amendment got overturned. Just listen to how our marriage amendment got overturned. I'll face this way so it won't look like I'm preaching to you. Here's how our marriage amendment got overturned. A Democrat sitting as president, sir.
Y'all want him to leave you alone?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do me a favor, sir? They just ask you nicely to leave him alone, okay?
Well, I mean, what am I doing? I'm just in a conversation.
I understand you're in a conversation, but they've just asked you nicely just to leave them alone so they can watch the parade.
Well, I'll just go out there and talk to everybody. Is that okay with you?
I mean, this is freedom of speech, yeah.
Okay, let me do
Just
that.
if they ask you to leave them alone, just leave them alone, okay?
I'll just be out here. I won't be bothering them. I won't even be pointing at them. Okay, it's come up in conversation. It's come up in conversation that the Democrats are wicked. And the man said, I'm a Democrat. And his buddy said, I'm a Democrat too. And so I say, how can you be a Christian, God-fearing man and say you're a Democrat? That's what happened. I asked that question, how can you say that you're a God-fearing man and then say, I'm going to vote for the Democrats? Now, I want to ask you this. Who knows how, we voted in North Carolina that it be one man and one woman, marriage. Everybody remember that. We voted for it. Marriage amendment. One man, one woman. How did that get overturned? How did that get overturned? Anybody know? Here's how. A Democrat sitting as president, he nominated 2 Democrats for the Supreme Court, 2 women, wicked women, Democrats, and those 2 Democrats teamed up with the 2 Democrats already on the Supreme Court, and those 4 Democrats said, you can't say that with your marriage amendment. That's how it happened. And 4 Republicans voting against them, saying, yes, your marriage amendment, you can say it's one man and one woman. That's how it got overturned. The wicked Democrats. So I'm saying to any of y'all, if you're a Democrat, if you're claiming to be a righteous, God-fearing man, how could you vote for a Democrat? How? With the wicked things that they're doing. How can you vote for a Democrat? Now, everybody remembers the bathroom bill. That got started in Charlotte. I was at the city council meeting when that happened. And 300 other people there telling that city council of Charlotte, don't do this wicked, depraved thing of saying it's okay for a man to dress up like a woman and go into the women's toilet room. Don't do it. That's what we said to that city council, but they did it anyway. Would you have voted for any of those councilmen that did that? Would you have voted for them? You say, no, I wouldn't have voted for anybody that's going to do abominations like that. You say, I wouldn't have voted for them. I wouldn't have either. But how would you know they were going to do it? You say, I don't guess you can tell. No, there's a way you can tell. Everyone that voted, every city councilman that voted for that perversion was a Democrat. And every Republican on that city council voted against it. Now, I can talk about school boards, the state legislature, the Supreme Court, issues at one after another of wicked, perverse legislation, and the Democrats are the ones that are doing it with both hands earnestly. How can you, if you are claiming to be a Christian, count that important, somewhat important, How can you vote for such wickedness as the Democrat Party? I want you to tell me. Stand up and tell me.
Well, that works.
Hey.
No, we ate at the pirate house. Judge, not unless you be judged.
You want one?
You gonna stand in line?
Have I give you one yet? You want one? You want one? You want one?
Cody.
What's that mean on your shirt there?
Cancer.
Oh. Okay. Just. Yeah.
She's upset because he's not playing.
Hey.
Thank you.
Sir.
Hey there.
Thank you. Hey, pretty baby.
I'm good, thank you.
Want one?
Big
Sit down.
I give you one, didn't I, or not?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you. Anybody need one?
I don't need it. I'm a Christian, sir.
I never had my. I have not had.
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Good, thank you very much, sir.
You want one? Hey, good to see you there. Give it to you. You can read it. Want one? Okay, I had a thought. Now, I've talked to a lot of people say I'm a Christian. Good, because we're in Bible Belt, North Carolina. So thank God for that. But I was thinking the other day, even Christian people, it's amazing how that the media can manipulate us into doing something that we don't even realize what we're doing. I've seen that happen. For instance, how many's ever prayed for the Hispanic people? Anybody? Has anybody ever, just hold on. You don't know where I'm going, ma'am. You don't know where I'm going, ma'am. Just hold on. How many's ever prayed for the Hispanic people? I wonder if Chuck Schumer has ever prayed for the Hispanic people. I wonder if Maxine Waters has ever prayed for the Hispanic people. Now, I've prayed for the Hispanic people. I've prayed hundreds of prayers for the Hispanic people for the last 12 years. I've prayed for the Hispanic people because they're humble, loving, good people. And that they would be just ready to come to Christ. A lot of them haven't ever come to Christ, even though they're good, humble, loving people. So I pray for them. But down on the coast, down there, on the border, not the coast, the border, it's amazing how the wicked media can take a little video of a little girl crying and turn everything else upside down. I mean, Christian people get on board with them, saying, yeah, that Donald Trump, that's wrong what he's doing. How about a soldier boy in World War II? He gets drafted into the war. And his 5-year-old boy, he's crying. He's crying because his daddy is taken away. And then 2 years later, he's really crying when he finds out that his daddy is never coming home. But we're okay with that. But how about this? How about a man and his wife? A man and his wife, they break into somebody's house and they're caught burglarizing that house. And so they take them to the station and they separate them from their little boy and girl. They separate them. And the children are crying as they put them into jail. They're crying. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? It's not right to separate a child. They love their mommy and daddy and they're taking them to jail. There's some things that you do that you pay a consequence for it. Now, if an American parent would take his young children and march them across the Arizona desert, the social service, the Democrat liberals would say, take their children away from them. Take them away. They wouldn't say, put the children back together. No, take them away and give them to us. The social service. They're happy as long as they're orchestrating it. But why didn't they cry in the Obama generation? Why weren't they crying? They were doing the same things then. Why was it okay for Obama but not okay for President Trump? It's because they're wicked hypocrites. And I hope that nobody in Lincoln County would put their hand in the wickedness that the Democrat Party's doing. Shame on you. Shame on you. If you do that. Listen, we're in trouble in America and we need to stop playing games like God doesn't see it. Oh, he doesn't know anything about two men getting married because the Democrats said, we'll give you a marriage certificate. God doesn't. It's secret ballot. God doesn't know. We're going to find out on the day of judgment when God says, every idle word that men shall speak, even every idle word that men shall speak, they'll give an account for it in the day of judgment. How much more when you take an innocent little child, snatch him away. Say it this way. You take an innocent child and you say, give him back to his mommy and daddy who are criminals, give him back. And then 1 year later, when he gets ready to go into public school, or she does, you snatch him back and put him in a place where they're going to teach him that two men getting married is okay. And that if you feel like, if you're a little boy and you think you might be a little girl, you can just go ahead and start pretending that, and there's nothing wrong with it. They're teaching that in public schools. We're in trouble in America. What is it going to take to wake you up? The least thing you could do is say, I'm never going to touch that wicked Democrat Party, and keep your stations off of ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, watch Fox if you want to get something that's anyways good food instead of poison. Listen, what in the world? What in the world?